Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Big Business. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. And due to a conversation we had off air, I can't stop thinking about Aerosmith.
Don't worry guys, you didn't miss a thing.
Hey!
We did
I
it,
don't
boys.
know.
They're pretty good. Aerosmith's pretty
Jaded.
great.
Is that anything? I think that's something.
Oh. Okay.
It's too bad we didn't get that conversation on air, I tell you.
It would have been good. It was a good conversation, not related at all to this week's movie. But
No, because we don't like to talk about the movie until we get, the podcast going. But this might have been better than our conversation that we were going to have about the movie.
About the movie. I mean, usually the off-topic stuff, I think that's what people want anyway.
Yeah, nobody wants to.
Yeah.
They want to hear me talk about whatever the heck this thing is in the Discord link. Are these Rice Krispie treats? Are these Fruity Pebble treats? Is that what that is?
Craig, you don't want to talk about the thing people can't see.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true. That's probably the worst thing you could talk about. Instead, we should probably get the business.
Okay.
Yeah, we got big business to cover this week. So, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Guys, that's also the name of the movie.
That's the joke.
Big business.
Big business.
With Bette Midler.
Bette Midler doing her best. Actually, really good in this movie. I enjoyed it.
And Tony Hale.
What's her name, the other one?
Tony Hale was there?
Yeah.
What?
Where was Tony Hale?
Wait,
He
is
was
he the guy from
the-
Arrested Development?
He worked at the hotel.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Am I mistaking my men?
He was also in Scary Movie,
are.
right? Scary Movie 2? That's what I'm thinking of?
Maybe. I don't know about.
Wait, is
Scary
Tony
Movie.
Hale Forky?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay. No.
He sounded just like him in the movie.
No, definitely not in this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say he would be young if he was in here.
Well, I saw him.
Much like Seth Green, who was also very young.
Was he in the movie?
He was the kid. He was Sly.
That was Seth Green?
Yeah, buddy. How do you not
What?
recognize him? I mean, sure, he was like 10, but that's Seth Green.
I didn't. He had like his eyes. I don't know. Did he have sunglasses or something? He had a bandana on.
Is he not supposed to have eyes?
I don't know.
I forgot Seth Green.
He was pretending to be Rambo. I don't know. I totally didn't recognize him. Okay.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Granted,
I'm surprised you didn't look at the IMDb already.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he was waiting to do that on the podcast so he could interrupt us every time he reads a name. That's
the opportunity for me to say, "Holy crap, Seth Green's in this movie," didn't come.
That's I'm very. I don't know. Like even at 10, he looks a lot like Seth Green. Made me go, oh, that's a young Seth Green. Who was in this movie? I recognized quite a few people.
Tony Hale.
Tony Hale was not in this movie. Who was he to you? Give me the layout for Tony Hale. He was just there?
I heard him.
What do you mean you heard him?
I wasn't looking at the screen all the time, but I said,
oh my god.
That's Tony Hale.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know. Watch the movie next time.
I did. I don't think you did. Well, I'm sorry. I know you didn't.
I did, and I'm going to prove it with this week's notes.
You say that, but I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys. I enjoyed this movie a lot.
I'm also going to be honest because I don't actually have notes. Instead, on my left screen, I have Disney Plus, so I'm going to skim through it occasionally.
Yeah, don't do that.
What?
That's not the play. Don't do that. I refused. I refuse to let that happen. Yeah, put that
Just
away.
use the Wikipedia.
No,
Put
it's
that
just
away.
occasional.
No,
it's not like
put
I'm going
that
to play
away.
the movie.
Put it away.
I'm just gonna
Put it away.
remember scene by scene.
Put
I'm the only one allowed on the
Put
internet.
it away. Yeah, Craig's the computer
Oh,
guy.
no.
So the talent, me and you, don't get distracted.
Oh,
That's his
perfect.
job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going from memory
Craig,
then.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you just had to appeal to his ego to fucking even get anything done.
What? All I heard is that I'm important.
He's got such a big ego, you know?
Oh yeah, buddy. You're the star, pal.
Okay. Well, this is kind of like the tale of Romeo and Juliet, in which we have two feuding families, one of the haves and the other of the have-nots.
About?
I don't know what he's talking about either. I think he has a screw loose.
Costco,
we have some rich people passing through Hobo Town, Bunkin, the hillbilly place. I don't know. It's a small
southern
community.
town.
Yeah, in West Virginia, actually.
So not even in the south.
Not even that south.
Not that
like
south.
a little south. I mean, you talk to people in West Virginia, they talk like that.
They were traveling on an old country road.
Yeah, and the lady was 43 months pregnant, as she puts it.
Yes. Well, okay, the thing is she had twins, so that at least doubles the time to get pregnant.
Yeah, no, that's just yeah, you gotta leave that bun cooking for a bit.
But honestly, when I heard that, I thought that, I misheard, and I didn't go back to the movie to see if I was right or not.
You're fine.
Yeah, so... Okay, lady's pregnant, and she's all like, gosh dang, I need a hospital now. And so the husband, he says to a man on the side of the street saying, I need a hospital. Where's the hospital? And he says, 40 miles that way. And then I don't know what happened because there was one closer.
Yeah, that hospital is just for people who work in the factory.
Oh.
Yeah, so they said you can go to that one, but they're not going to let you in. At least he didn't really get time to say they're not going to let you in because they left already. He said it after the fact. And then turns out his wife is also pregnant for like the 9th time.
But they let him in anyway. Both of them, right?
Well, no, the guy
he buys
this is why it's important to watch the movie. Yes, and this is what you call the catalyst for the film, because the act of this rich guy buying the factory so his wife can have the baby here is the whole point of the movie.
Wait, he bought the factory?
That's how
he
bought
the factory.
Yes, that's how he got in. They said they can't take her, so what did he do? He walked across the street, bought the factory, and walked back across the street to get his wife into the hospispittal.
I somehow missed all of that.
Because it happened in 2 seconds.
Because you're not watching the movie.
That's
you also missed the amazing scene.
That's the comedy behind the scene. He literally buys a factory in the course of 2 minutes.
I watched the movie because I heard the song. During this entire thing, they had the song. The like Donkey Kong.
What?
I don't know. He didn't watch the movie.
Donkey Kong?
Yeah, the song. Boom, 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 boom. And then they have the trumpets. It's a lot like the Donkey Kong song. Yeah.
That, right? That's not Donkey Kong.
No, it sounds like Donkey Kong.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like the song that it is.
What song are you guys talking about?
I don't know. I've heard the song before, though.
Also, can I just say, hearing a song doesn't mean you watch the fucking movie, you cocksucker.
You may have listened to
this movie starts off strong too. There's like this amazing scene where this guy's in the hospital before they get there. Just that they really set the scene for the hospital and foreshadow what's about to happen by having this guy walk up with his sample of piss. And he puts it in front of the doctor. And then like this old woman nurse comes by with a tray of apple cider that it looks exactly like piss. And puts it down right next to him. And then the doctor picks up a glass, drinks it, and goes, that's good cider. And then puts the piss down on the tray and goes, Darcy, do you mind taking this to the lab? And she's like, of course. And then you see the nurse go into a room with the tray of cider and cookies. And that goes away for a second. All right, then the guy walks in with his wife. They have the whole scene. And then when they come back in with the wife and they're about to, have the baby delivered, you see the you see the nurse coming out of room of a rather disgruntled patient. And it's like,
I missed that,
movie.
Actually.
It's so good! This is a good movie! It has so many things happening at once. And if you're not watching it, you're just not going to appreciate it.
Yeah, because I kind of missed what happened here. Because the babies start getting born.
Watching it.
They were being born, and the nurse put baby number 1 into.
And this was the rich people's baby.
Okay, so they put baby A, rich people baby A, into crib A. Then Country Baby A gets put into, or sorry, good Country Baby. We'll call it Country Baby A gets into crib B. I guess
Two.
I don't know. 2.
Oh my god!
I'm using
All
the
right,
wrong numbers.
Rich Baby gets
I
put
was
into
very
a crib.
confused at who was who
Oh
in this
my
movie
god!
the whole
okay,
time.
Rich baby gets put into a crib. Poor person's baby, well, country bumpkin, whatever, gets put into the second crib, and then it turns out, poor people are having twins now. The nurse has to walk back, get the other baby. It turns out the other person is having a twin now. At that point, she puts country bumpkin baby in crib 1, and then second rich person baby in crib 2.
Guys, babies got switched at birth.
Yeah, so each person gets a rich baby and a country bumpkin baby.
It's like diversifying your portfolio.
It's exactly like diversifying your portfolio. Or if you're a country bumpkin, it's like crop rotating.
Yeah, and so what happens then to make things even more confusing is they're all like, what do you want to name the kids? And it's
My favorite part.
Well, this is the rich people first.
Yeah, it was like Rose and Sadie or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could give you so after his great aunts, Rosie and Sadie.
Yeah. And then the Hicks hear it, and they're like, gosh dang, those are great
they don't.
names.
I don't even think that's what happens.
He
at
does
all.
hear it. I'm pretty sure he does
he?
overhear it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then he just says to the wife. The wife didn't hear it for sure. He just says, "How about Rosie and Sadie?"
The wife asks, like, what should we name this? By the way, the birth is also very funny because you see the rich lady who's struggling. It's very hard on her. You know, it's a birth. You know what I mean?
Not just that, but afterwards, she's so indifferent about it. She doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but then it comes back to the country woman who's just it's like they're just falling out of her. She has
Well, didn't they have
problem.
9?
I was gonna say it's like the
That's
ninth
why
kid.
exactly.
And then
She's got no problem. She's like,
not much resistance there anymore because that's how vaginas work.
yeah.
Yeah. Like this other one, it had like 40
You know what
something
they say?
months.
It's like a hot dog down a hallway, right?
That's not how vaginas work.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, this is what I wanted to ask you. Because I don't know if you guys have had this fantasy before, but... Okay, I realize that the timing of this question is
I
awkward.
like hot dogs.
Or... No.
I guess I'm a little keen on hallways. Sure, I don't know what is the fantasy here.
No, have you guys ever dreamed like, oh man, what if I was switched at birth and my parents aren't my parents?
That's not a possibility for you.
You look just like your mother. What are you
Just-
talking about?
But
He looks like if his mother and his dad had a baby.
Yeah, but like, was that ever something you dreamed about though? If you weren't? Or was it just me?
You look exactly if your mother and
Exactly
father
like
had a
your parents.
child. It's weird. I've never seen someone so closely resemble their parents.
So you guys haven't had that fantasy?
Why? Why are you fantasizing about this? Your parents are great. I'm so confused.
I don't know. It's just something that I used to dream of as a kid.
Well, neither of us had our eyebrows shaved. So
Yeah,
my
I guess
mother-
that's fair. I mean,
So-
his mom's a little weird, but I don't know. Overall, nice person.
She's a very nice lady.
Yeah, a little weird. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
eccentric. But all in all, I wouldn't say like, oh man, I sure hope I'm not related to her. Especially since let's face it, you are your mother's son.
I'm surprised you guys haven't even the thought hasn't even crossed your mind once.
No,
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
definitely I know I look like my mother too. So like,
I mainly see Mitch and you.
really,
Me
I
too.
mean, well, the fat part, yeah.
Not that. It's mainly the hair and the nose.
Yeah, well, not having any hair. Yeah, that'll right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Look at me
like
as
a
a
lot
kid.
like
I
your
look more like my
dad.
mom. Now that I don't have any hair,
Craig's a stone cold fox.
Oh man. Do you want to talk about that fantasy since you can't relate to the other one?
I often fantasized I was related to Craig.
What? No.
What fantasy are you talking about?
The Craig being a stone cold fox.
I often fantasize about Craig being a stone
He
cold
doesn't
fox.
have to
It's not much
fantasize
of a
about
fantasy
that.
anymore because it's reality, baby. Get it, Craig?
Thanks.
Problem, buddy. Looking out for you. I know what you're doing.
Okay, so babies got switched, and now we're going to do, the movie does a few of these, but we're doing a time skip here.
I think it does one.
Yeah.
It does exactly one time skip.
You missed the
unless you mean like
post-credit scene where they're
it
old
goes,
women.
It goes like there are multiple days.
Yeah, like
There's
it's
two
a
of them.
large time
They
skip.
do watch them go to sleep, and then they wake up, and it's another day. The film doesn't continue while they're sleeping.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
will concede that point.
Yeah,
And Rich is saying every movie has a time skip then in that case. 'Cause,
No,
you know,
no.
Technically,
Except
yeah,
no, Richie
they
just
do.
loves 24, in which the every episode takes place in the course of an hour.
That's true. That is 24 episodes.
There's no
in the course
time
of one
skips.
day. No time skips. That's Richard's.
I feel like you guys are taking my words out of context here.
No, we're taking the words literal because you did say there are one of many time skips.
Yeah, but
This first time skip is 40 years into the future.
yeah,
The second time skip is, I guess, about 8 hours.
well,
Because we don't watch them sleep.
I don't like this anymore.
But also, that doesn't come till, like, at the end of the movie, so don't worry about that time skip for now. Let's focus on the 40-year one. What do you say?
Okay, yes. So, 40 years in the future, the girls are all grown up. And I guess that there's a problem, because one girls grew up to be business executives, and the other girls grew up to be country bumpkins.
Where's the problem?
Well, the problem is that, well, there was a conflict in which it involved the land in Country Bumpkin Land, and it also involved this company that the girls are CEOs of, and I don't know why it was a conflict. But I guess that
It's
the
because
catalyst
the guy
that you were
bought-
talking about...
Yeah.
Yeah, because
bought-
the guy, when the father bought that whole town, basically, because it was, everyone in that town worked at the factory.
And they want to sell it?
They want to get rid of it, yeah, because it's not doing anything. They can get a lot of money by strip mining the land. That's what this is all about. It's Bette Midler. This is gonna be weird because they're twins. Bette Midler is playing two characters, both named Sadie.
How about we call it Rich Bette Midler? And then we call it Country Bumpkin Bette Midler.
Rich Bet.
Well, see, we should
Country
honestly start
Bette.
calling them Sadie and Rose because I don't know the actress's name for the other one.
I know who it is. but
Tanya
my mind is
Harding.
Blanking. It's not
It's not
Tanya
Tanya
Harding.
Harding.
Obviously not. Oh man, I feel bad. I don't remember.
Wait,
I mean,
on
I
the
can look at
Disney
it's
Plus page...
Lily Tomlin, but
Oh.
I'm not familiar with her.
Okay, it's Lily Tomlin.
Craig, you want to go into the IMDb?
I'm on her IMDb.
Yeah, like, I'm sure you'll find something that she was in.
You'll find something. You love Grace
She
and
voiced
Frankie.
Aunt May in Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, perfect. We
that's
figured it
Magic,
out.
she's voice of
You
Professor
can just call
Frizzle
her. You just
of
call
the
her
Magic
Aunt May.
School Bus Rides Again.
Excuse me.
You can keep
apparently-
going.
I'm going. I'm looking.
Okay.
Stuff I would. Desperate Housewives. She was in some episodes.
Okay, I give up. I lost
don't
interest
know.
now.
The West Wing.
I lost interest.
Murphy Brown.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. We picked
She
it back
voiced
up,
Miss
Rosie Brown.
Frizzle, the original Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, Miss Frizzle.
Yeah. She looks like her, too.
I can't believe you didn't.
They got
pick up
that
on
same
Midler
red
looks
hair.
more like
What he
Miss
talked
Frizzle.
about
That's not Lily Tomlin. That's Bette Midler.
Bette Midler was Miss Frizzle?
No, Rich is saying that Lily Tomlin had red hair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'm
I think you're thinking of Bette Midler.
That's Bette Midler, Rich.
Yeah, who are you talking about?
Lily Tomlin.
Lily Tomlin.
Yeah. The two twins.
What?
There's two
The
sets
main
of them.
characters of the movie.
All four of them.
Yeah. Who played the
Yep.
other one?
Bette Midler.
Yeah.
Wait, the other what?
But there was one opposite
Hold
Bette
on.
Midler.
Hold on.
Wait.
We're talking about Lily Tomlin, who played Sadie.
I
and
think Rich is
Sadie.
doing a bit, and I'm
No,
very
I know.
confused.
I know he's doing a bit, and I'm gonna break the cycle right now because the bit got not funny fucking 5 cycles ago.
I wanted to see how long I could string along Craig.
I know, but again, it wasn't funny anymore, so I'm interjecting.
Oh. Okay, where are we going now? Well, we have the conflict of the movie.
The conflict.
And I guess
yes.
the country bumpkins, they want to go to the shareholder meeting in order
it's yes.
put an end to things.
To try to convince the shareholders to not trip. Well, they don't know what they're going to do. They just know that they're probably going to close down the factory and that whole town is going to get destroyed.
Yeah, and the rich twins, they want to go to the shareholder meeting to see all of their friends and talk about company
they're
things.
gonna again. They're owners of the thing. They have to talk. They have to speak at it.
Yeah, that's why they're going.
It's their job.
Yeah,
not to see their friends.
I mean, they kind of are friends.
But you also have this other thing where it's very clear that the business lady Rose doesn't seem to really love her life.
What?
She's not really made for that
who's
big
who?
business, highfalutin society.
Rose
is Lily Tomlin.
Both Roses.
Why
Lily
would they
Tomlin.
make the Rose lady the one without red hair?
It's just a name. What are you talking about?
I don't know I don't know why that matters.
Because roses are red. Which is
Yeah.
like,
not all roses are red.
I mean, it's
Roses
still
come
the
in
same.
many different colors.
I don't know. It would have made things easier for me
There are
because
black
I didn't
roses.
know the names.
Think of black roses.
Okay. Well, okay, fine.
There you
Yeah.
go, buddy.
They don't feel like they belong at all. Country bumpkin lady.
And the same goes for country bumpkin Sadie. She longs for city life. And, you know, there's a very interesting nature versus nurture thing going on here.
Yeah, I was going to ask that too, but I decided to talk about the fantasy instead.
Yeah, a weird fantasy that I don't know why you had. I mean, again, it's a fantasy. You can believe whatever the hell you want, I guess. That's why it's a fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Glad
we
your
got
parents
that.
don't listen to this podcast. It'd be really sad.
No, they wouldn't.
I think they would. You fantasize about not being their kid.
They'd be like, oh my god, also, what did I raise?
Well, I'm sure your mother had been thinking that as soon as she took your door off the first time.
wait, that happened more than once?
I think
No,
it happened
Richard.
like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Child abuse is funny.
It's a lot of work to take the door
Yeah.
off.
That is a lot of... Well, no, it's not. You can do it in like 3... You just have to take the little pegs off the hinges, really. I don't know how your door is set up, but... I imagine.
Essentially, you just take like a screwdriver underneath the hinge, maybe take a hammer and just,
Just pop it off. It's
one
really
whack
not
underneath.
hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about it for a second. It's like, no, Craig's wrong.
Yeah. Fuck you, Craig.
Yeah,
I
fuck
don't
you,
know.
Craig.
I mean, it's like it's a lot of work.
It's really not. Again, it's not. I'm gonna come to your house next time I come over. You won't even know. I'm just gonna take a door. I'm gonna excuse myself to use the restroom, and one of your doors is just gonna be off.
I think the majority of the work is just finding the hammer to do it.
I'm gonna bring it with me. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm
We have
prepared.
hammers in the house.
I know you have hammers in the house, but if I have to go looking for a hammer, Craig, it's gonna slow me down. You'd be wondering what I'm taking so long in the bathroom. So I'm gonna bring my own hammer, my own screwdriver. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a screwdriver, just like a thin piece of metal. Well, not thin, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure that they also have like tools just to.
Oh, I'm
use with
sure,
that.
but I'm gonna go out and buy a tool to take off Craig's doors secretly.
I mean, it is a lot of work, according to some people.
Well, it would be a lot of work if I had to go out and buy a tool. I have a screwdriver somewhere and a hammer for sure.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Guys, I'm gonna get back to you once I do it. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Back to movie,
Wait,
okay?
after the pandemic's over, though. Obviously, I'm not going over there with the germs in his house. Gross.
Remember when Craig tried to invite everyone that listens to the podcast over to his house for his dad's birthday?
Yeah, that was weird.
What?
Yeah!
I don't remember this.
I do. If Koska does, then you definitely said
I wonder
it.
if the people remember it because it might have not been aired.
Oh, shit. You might be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Craig, do you want to give your address again just so people can,
Well,
come
no,
again?
don't do it now. There's a pandemic.
No, I'm good.
Well, he did it during the pandemic, too.
I know, but maybe he's grown.
I doubt that.
Craig, have you grown as a person through this pandemic?
No, I've shrunk.
Hey.
That's true. Oh. Okay. I've been looking at this picture of Bette Midler eating a muffin for the past, 5 minutes. Because I still have Disney
Is it
Plus
Bette
up.
Midler or was it Lily Tomlin? Because Lily Tomlin definitely ate a muffin in this movie.
Brown hair.
That's not
Lily
Bette
Tomlin.
Midler.
It's Lily Tomlin.
Okay.
How do you not know who Bette Midler is? We saw.
We've seen her before.
We watched Hocus Pocus.
And we're gonna watch Beaches, I guarantee it.
What?
You haven't seen that episode of Seinfeld?
What? Is that when she,
The one when-
George falls into her chest?
George slides into home and and knocks her out.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of it, right?
No.
No.
I don't know. I remember George falling into a woman's chest.
In my experience, a home run usually involves the vagina. Bazinga.
Good work.
You're thinking of second base.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know where we go from here.
I don't. I know. When I was watching this movie, I'm like, "There's no way we're gonna be able to talk about any of this on the podcast."
Yeah, because it's like once
There's 20 minutes that's just a montage of one of them walking around.
because yeah,
it's nothing but the same joke over and over again of these twins being in the same exact location but always just missing each other and causing problems for the people around them who don't realize that they're twins.
yeah, because I guess
the entire hour and a half of the movie.
Yeah, there's a mix-up at the hotel room. There's also some Italian
Wait,
man.
did we say why they how they met up or why they showed up in New York?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we did.
shareholder meeting to see all the friends.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just this is I will say, I don't know. Let's talk about the movie. Talk about the ending. We don't have to summarize it, and we're gonna get nowhere if we sit here and try to summarize this movie.
Yeah, because that's the reason why I decided. Oh, maybe if I just look quickly at the scenes on Disney Plus instead of having the notes.
No, that's not why. You did that because you didn't fucking bother watching the movie.
I watched the movie. I was doing a Sudoku during it.
Why would you do a Sudoku?
I don't know. I needed something to do.
No, watch the fucking movie.
My brain doesn't work like that.
Because you don't want to use it. Put on the fucking subtitles if you need something to do that you can read.
Oh, okay. That's an idea.
It's better. It's more than an idea. It's something to do. And you can fucking watch the damn thing. Because again, this nothing is just, this movie is just one big silly run-on joke, which again I appreciated. After doing it was my 6th day of work. Sure, it was a half day compared to the other 11-hour days, and I was fine just sitting down and watching this dumb, stupid ass, I guess 80s ass movie.
Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't like about it. It was like I was watching Seinfeld. It has that graininess to it.
Yes, it has the gradiness to it because it was older.
It was like he was watching specifically Seinfeld.
I mean, what else would I be watching?
The fucking movie!
From that time.
Oh, okay.
It was nothing like Seinfeld, other than
Well,
the fact that Bette
just the
Midler was also
graininess.
in it.
Bette
one
Midler
point.
was there.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was more people here who are also in Seinfeld. I'd guarantee.
Like Tony Hale.
Tony Hale was not in this fucking movie.
Was he in Seinfeld?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up.
Yeah. And he does the voice.
A Forky?
Yeah. In Seinfeld.
Wait, no. I'm trying to think. There was a figure in someone in one of those episodes. And I don't think it was Forky.
Wait.
I think it was like a little noodle version of Jerry Seinfeld or something.
Is that when Jerry wants to play with the toys?
No, that's, oh my god, that episode's horrible.
Is that one still on services?
I mean, if it isn't,
Can we talk about this actually?
yeah, sure.
Because this is probably more interesting to talk about than the movie.
Yeah, again, I'm perfectly fine with that. So I said we're not going to get anywhere doing what we normally do with this film.
Because, so I saw, people saying that, oh, that's a bad movie. Like, Jerry's drugging the lady just to play with her toys or whatever. And, different times. But nowadays, we're getting episodes canceled left and right. We don't have the Michael Jackson episode of The Simpsons. We don't have the Panty Raid episode of SpongeBob.
Well, I mean, yeah, we don't. Did we talk about that on here? Or do we talk about that?
I don't know. I know it was mentioned
I don't
to
know
me.
when we talk anymore. Hey guys, the what is it? Midlife Crustacean episode. At the time of us talking, for all we know, it's there now. It's not on Paramount Plus for some reason. And though there's been no official statement, the guess would be because they go on a panty raid with Mr. Krabs and steal his mother's underwear.
Craig, check Paramount Plus. Is it there?
It's not. We already know it's not there. That's confirmed. I heard this too.
Oh, okay. Was it on this podcast?
No, I heard about it. I saw an article about it.
Oh, okay. What'd the article say?
That's what Casca just said.
I did a pretty good job summarizing the situation, I felt.
I thought that maybe the article had some additional info, like maybe it said some specifics, like, I don't know.
No, like exactly what he just said. They didn't put it on there because of the panty raid thing.
Well, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say an official statement. It's assumed.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all I know. And that's what it said.
I wish it still existed.
It's a good episode too. Like it's the Are You Feeling It Now, Mr. Krabs? If you guys don't know which episode it is. Oh,
you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
He never does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
what do you want to cancel Jerry Seinfeld? What are you doing?
No, I think that Jerry Seinfeld should be allowed to do whatever he wants on his TV show, and we should all be able to enjoy it. Same with Michael Jackson.
Enjoy him. Well, did Michael Jackson? I guess it was because of the whole thing, right?
I mean, why else would they take his episode off?
I don't know. Legal reasons.
Michael Jackson's it could be, but Michael Jackson, like we talked about that before, like they still play his songs on the radio. I've heard that.
Yeah.
So like,
but
it's very strange.
I assume it's specifically a Disney Plus situation, right? Or what? What is happening?
Yeah.
Disney just doesn't want to be involved. I imagine.
Like if they had Song of the South, then I would say, oh, maybe it is a licensing Michael Jackson issue. But Disney just wants to stay clear away from that kind of stuff and controversy. So that's why I just kind of think, like, they did it for a reason. Because I don't know. When, was it FX
Either
or
way,
whatever?
it's funny, though. Like, the controversy it causes, it's like, it takes away for the people who, who are offended, I guess. But then there's all these people who just are also offended that they took it off. So like it's giving them it gives them so much like publicity, about the service.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good, I think, for them. So like they do something that comes off as good, but they end up gaining from it because of just all the publicity around it. Every time they do something like that.
I don't know. I just want to see the Michael Jackson episode.
They just get people talking about it, Rich. That's all.
Okay.
It's a good episode.
I'm sure you can find it online.
Oh man, look at that! It's not just that; it's a whole thing. It was removed from even the DVD sets, huh?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that
sucks.
Like, was it on the DVD sets originally, and then it got removed?
Yeah,
afterwards?
and then they removed it after. I guess it's more recently. It was in the wake of HBO's documentary "Leaving Neverland."
Gotcha.
Which
okay.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. I watched a little bit of that,
I've seen it.
I'm just like, huh. Mainly because if you look at information on one of the guys that were speaking, he doesn't seem like the super reliable source.
Why? What'd he do?
He seems like he really wanted to get back in the limelight really bad.
Oh, I know they had an Oprah follow-up special afterwards, and I don't remember if I watched that.
I gotta say to look more into it, but there's also so many other people that I don't know. I'm not saying Michael Jackson did it because dude fucking had some shit going on. We talked about his weird baby room, and he for sure had alarms in his house leading to his room that would go off when people would approach.
I mean, I would like that too.
Sketchy shit. Yeah, because you're also.
Well, no, not for those types of reasons. It's just like, you kind of want to know, like, oh, what's happening? What's going on?
What?
Yeah.
No, what?
I don't know. What do you do in your house all day?
I'm working usually.
Oh, okay. That explains it. If you spent more time at home, you'd be the same.
I don't think I would. I have summers off, and I don't really care what's happening in the house.
I think it's different.
I don't think it is.
I don't
think
understand.
it's-
Wait, do
only
you
if
have-
you're like
wait.
a weird rapist pedophile. It's the only reason.
Who do you think's out to get you, Rich?
Yeah, I don't.
Who's
They
gonna break into their house?
they're
Into your
gonna-
house? For
Well,
me?
no, they're not breaking. It's not for people breaking into the house. Obviously not. It's for people approaching specifically his room.
Yeah.
This.
Like, you gotta tidy up the place.
So you're saying that
And you gotta wipe off the
you
child
want
cum
you
off
want
your
some
face.
buzzers to start going off as soon as landlady's son starts approaching the room.
I mean, that'd be nice.
You like what I said there? I didn't give him a name.
I'm proud of you. He's growing.
He's getting there. Oh. Yeah. That's
Still feel
what I
bad
want.
calling him that because he's
Also,
my friend.
people are gonna be confused because when they hear landlady's son, they probably picture someone much younger, and they're probably thinking he's already in the room with Richard.
Oh, no. I wouldn't let him.
Yeah, he's much older. He's
Oh, fuck.
Richard's age. He's not interested.
Yeah, no interest even if he was younger.
Mm-hmm. Sure, bud.
It's true.
Mhm.
It's the god-awful truth. Or god-honest? I don't know.
It's awful. It's the awful truth. He's upset about it.
Well, you know what? I just hope Michael Jackson did rape all those kids. At least then we can say, you know what? It's good that the episode's gone. It's a good episode.
I feel like if I just said the words that Kazka just said, I would be in such a hole right now. You guys would be just destroying me right now. But the opposite is because I'm not as fast or quick-witted or I have nothing to say. I have nothing. I don't know. I'm just not funny enough to make.
I mean, I don't know.
If you want, I can. Wait, hold on. Think of something.
You want to put yourself in the hole?
No, think of something. Think of something.
I got
Think of something
nothing.
right now. We're gonna continue, and once you say you got it, I will repeat the phrase I just said.
Yeah.
I
Does
don't
that
know.
sound good?
I don't remember.
I
what you
will
said
voluntarily let you push me into the hole. And I'll give you get a running start.
anymore. That's okay.
No, please. I want to see what it's like.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
I don't. I don't. I don't like to push people into the
I
hole.
want to be in the hole.
Okay.
Probably what Michael told all those kids.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting. I got 1 foot above it. I'm just wiggling around.
I don't know what to say.
Guys, I'm immune.
I guess so.
Gravity has no effect on me. I'm like walking over it. It's like a fucking Looney Tune. Greg's gonna come over and try to push me, but he's gonna look down and fall.
It's like Peter Pan, Captain Hook.
I don't know what those characters are.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah.
picturing like I'm Elmer Fudd. And he's Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, can I talk about a movie now? Because we're almost done.
Oh, we are almost done. We made it through the entire movie. It was just a whole scenario of them just barely missing each other.
Yeah.
For an
Well, we
hour and a
have to
half.
name some of the. Whoa, let's hold on. Let's some of the
All right,
quote unquote love interests.
Oh,
throughout.
yes!
Ugh.
This is
Because they
important.
pop up at the very end.
Because the very end is like this weird rapey
Weird.
scene.
So
is
weird.
So fucking weird.
It's super weird.
It makes me uncomfortable,
It's uncomfortable,
how weird
yes.
this movie ends.
Okay, so we should go one by one. We have
Yeah. You take the charts here, buddy.
All right, so we have is he French, Italian, or something? What is he?
Italian.
He's Italian man.
He's
who
the
is
one
the
making
guy-
the deal to strip mine the
He wants to basically destroy the town.
yeah.
The country town that they're all from technically.
Yeah.
Um
He's the one buying the property.
so he hops in the car originally with I think he's with the country.
He's with the country bumpkin twins,
Country
thinking
Bumpkin
that they're the
Twins.
rich people twins.
Yes, exactly. But so he throughout this movie has this thing, starts to have this thing with Rich. What was her name? Rich Bette Midler. So
we can use their actual names. I think it's Miramax and Ratcliffe's, if that makes it easier for you.
I don't remember.
Is Ratcliffe the bumpkins?
Ratcliffe is the bumpkins and Miramax is the rich people.
So he has a thing with what is her name though?
Sadie.
I was gonna say Sophie. Sadie. So Sadie, she
That's
has
quite a
this thing
choice
with
you've
Sadie
made.
Miramax, where they're kind of like flirting on and off, and they're whatever, they're liking each other.
It's flirting on and off. It's nothing. Everything they say is laden with innuendo to the point where
crazy.
It's kind of sickening, but also amazing.
Then there is, I don't even know who else. Who else?
Okay, so you want the doctor boy? How about Doctor Man?
Who's the doctor?
The doctor guy is who Rich Rose is currently involved with.
Okay.
But he has commitment issues.
Okay.
That
Specifically because he doesn't want to be related to Sadie. Because she's awful.
Okay.
Next.
So then we have Country Bumpkin Rose.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with I don't, what is it? His name is Rune. I can't remember his last name. But Rune, the mini golf champion.
From the country town.
Yeah, well, from West Virginia.
Yeah, they were a thing. Country Rose and him were a thing. But then he ends up coming to the big city, mistaking Rich Rose for her, and then they end up becoming a thing, right?
Yeah, no, he comes onto her strong because again he thinks this is because he was ready to propose to her right
Yes.
before Rose left. He was like, I'm gonna go in this mini golf tournament, and once I win, I'm replacing it because he gave her a golf ball ring, a ring with a golf ball on top. And he says, once I win, I'm gonna replace that with a diamond, and we're gonna get hitched. But I guess Rose wasn't feeling that relationship in the first place, so she didn't even agree to get married, and she left for the big city, but didn't tell him because she didn't want to throw off his game for the big mini golf tournament. And I call it's the mini Masters, I believe they were referring to it as, and I don't know if that's a real thing, but I want it to be.
He's
ESPN
really good
was
though.
there
We saw him hit that hole in one,
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
and then he
Dude,
left
dude
the thing
should've won.
afterwards because he realized that she left or whatever. And,
Yeah,
and
that's
headed to
when
the
he
big
went back.
city.
That's when he went to the city. So
And
yeah,
met-
he's
met
going
Rich
hard on
Rose.
Rich Rose, not knowing it's not his beloved. And then we have one more
But
guy.
she
which
became
was-
smitten with him
yeah,
because he was so, I don't know,
country.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah, sweet.
sweet. Yeah, she
Also saying a lot of things she agreed with about saying this city life isn't for her, what she knew deep down inside was the truth. So yeah, it's weird. And then the last guy would be
the ex-husband of Rich Sadie, right?
yeah.
He's the ex-husband who has a son, which is
Seth Green.
Seth Green with Rich Sadie, right? Okay, so they had
Yeah, and he mistakes Country Bumpkin Sadie for her and starts redeveloping feelings that he once had for his now ex-wife. It's fucking weird.
which is so it's so
It's
weird.
fucking weird. And also the doctor guy decides he wants to get back with he wants to get committed to Rose only because he saw Country Bumpkin Bette Midler act nice and do some yodeling. I guess. Yeah.
See, I was so thrown off by like who was who, and I missed a couple characters. Like I wasn't sure. Like this guy, I think I mistook him for somebody else. I don't know.
It's
And
okay,
then
bud.
and then there was like the guy behind the counter who was trying to get it on with
I love that guy.
with Country Rose and ends up going to the room of Rich Rose and gets punched in the face.
Yeah, it's good. It's him mistaking good old Southern hospitality for I want to bang. It's
He
fun.
buys 2 packs of condom.
Oh, it was good. It's a good scene. Again, funny movie. We're not doing it justice at all.
I thought it was okay. I honestly kept getting confused at who was who the whole time.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the point.
You lived it. If you paid attention, I guess you missed that experience. Wait, what do you mean you're getting confused? They have like country accents.
Well, when they start talking, it's fine. But as soon as until they start talking, you're like,
Well, you can tell
who's
by their
who?
dress too who's who.
Yeah, they put like pins on them and stuff.
They,
So
yeah,
you don't
they,
get
they were still
confused.
kind of. I don't know. I was. Whatever.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Can I end the movie now?
I mean, I feel like we should get to the scene where these twins finally meet up and get
that's the end of
crossed
the
with
movie.
each other. Okay, I wasn't sure what you're gonna jump to.
Okay, guys. So everyone has
wait.
to...
The gay guys. What about those guys?
Are you sure you want to talk about the gay guys?
We
Fine,
talked
we're
about
the-
so
yeah.
many
Gay guys?
unimportant characters already.
They were funny though.
No, we
The
need.
scene in the hotel room was very funny.
Yeah, the hotel room scene was good.
The scene where okay, so they're the two guys who are the executives who work for Rich Sadie, and they're a couple, and they end up meeting what's his name,
Rune.
the golf champion, and they think that he is one of the two country girls. They didn't realize there was a girl. They thought it was a girl and a guy. So they think he is one of the two people coming to talk to the stockholders and prevent them from doing whatever they were going to do. And so I think they invite him. They bring him to their room. So just to give him a room. I don't remember.
They
why.
have to keep an eye on him to make sure
Just
he
to keep
doesn't
an
make
eye.
it to the stockholders meeting.
Yes, exactly. So you tell now. Okay, now you go. Tell him this part.
I go? Okay. So there's this fun juxtaposition where the Italian guy is humming a song when he's about to make sweet love to Rich Sadie. And then you have a couple scenes later, you have Rune singing the same song, and he's just having a good time with his new pals. And I thought it was funny. Is that what you wanted?
No, I thought we were going to talk about the scene where they're in the hotel room, and he says, "You guys are going to share a bed together." He's like, "You guys, I'll share a bed with you guys, and you can stay on the couch, or whatever." So because he didn't realize.
Oh, this was after this. You missed the important subtext here, where he goes, "Well, that's a nice looking kimono you got there. Where'd you get that?" From Nam?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Fire Island, actually."
Yes.
Huh. Well, that's something. Then he starts doing shirtless push-ups.
Yeah.
And the guy in the kimono is just drooling all over him. And then it's followed by, "Wait, you telling me you two boys are going to sleep in the same bed? And you gotta let me have the couch? Well, that's nonsense. I'm willing to sleep with that guy there in the kimono, and you can have the couch." And the kimono guy is all for it. I'm sorry, Richard. We stopped and smelled the roses on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you have to be? What are you
What?
doing? You
I'm-
have plans?
We have a quest to do.
You have a quest to do?
Yes.
What do you think the podcast sprung up on you?
I mean, no, it
You
didn't
haven't been
spring
doing
up
it
on
every
me.
Sunday and fucking
I don't
same
know.
time forever?
I guess I didn't think that the movie was too special.
You're allowed to say that. Well, yes, of course you didn't fucking think it was special. You don't watch it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
A
all
lot of
these...
the comedy was derived from actually being able to see it and keep track of who's who and how and who's reacting with who. That's where the funny comes from. Without that, you're just watching nothing happen.
Yeah, I watched that.
You did it, yeah, exactly. You looked at the wall half the time, or your Sudoku puzzles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You mean it wasn't even a fun Sudoku? Were you doing like that Zelda one online? That one's really good.
I was doing the killer Sudokus.
What are killer Sudokus? Is that like two numbers?
If he doesn't get it right, he dies.
No.
That can't be true.
In which, in addition to like the usual Sudoku format, there are certain blocks that like are grouped together, and you have to equal a certain sum.
Ah, I got you. I've played those. Those are fun.
Yeah, it's fun. See, more
they're
fun.
fun.
Well, never mind.
No, this
Let's
movie's
not
really
go there.
good. Again, you just have to watch it.
Well, I can say I enjoyed my time doing killer Sudokus more when I was watching Kitchen Nightmares than watching this movie. Because I've been watching Kitchen Nightmares doing the puzzles
Oh,
too.
you should have watched Kitchen Nightmares. That's a great show.
But now the format is the same for every
Why
episode.
don't you
I've realized.
watch TV when you watch TV instead of
realize-
doing Sudokus while you watch TV? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, I do my cross puzzles while I leave something on, but it's something I don't necessarily have to pay too much attention to.
Yeah, like Kitchen Nightmares. Because the
haven't
formula
paid
is stale
attention to.
now. I realize what happens.
Gordon Ramsay hears about a failing restaurant. Gordon Ramsay yells at the people. People either shape up and do the thing he says or don't. Gordon Ramsay leaves.
Well, it's more so like in between that. It's like, oh, Gordon Ramsay watches how they interact in the kitchen and he adds some changes. They fail with the changes, kind of,
Well,
but they
no,
turn it around at the end.
Well, no, they don't. They don't turn around the end.
Most of the time,
I don't think they do.
most of the time they leave you feeling good and like, oh, this restaurant might actually have a chance. But then you look up later online and it's all like, oh, they didn't have a chance.
They didn't have a chance, no.
Yeah, but they give you
fall-
hope at the end.
Yeah, it's nice to have hope. I mean, some of them make it. Not a lot of them, though.
But he usually leaves with them learning something, and that gives you
learning
hope.
how much they fucking suck.
But yeah, I'm on season 1 episodes right now, so maybe like that's why the formula seems stale right now.
Have you seen the episode of South Park where Randy gets really into cooking shows?
Yeah, cream fraiche.
Cream fraiche.
Yeah.
It's Carmen dresses up like Gordon Ramsay. Does this Gordon Ramsay impression. And Stan's like,
sounds really.
Stan's like, he'll
Can you
never
do
fall
can
for
you
this.
do an
And he walks
impression?
around the corner. He goes, "Holy shit, it's Gordon Ramsay."
Yeah, Craig, you gotta do the impression in order for it to.
I
gotta
really
leave us
want to
with
hear
something.
you being
what does he
Cartman,
say?
being Gordon Ramsay, real bad.
You piece of shit. What did he say? I don't remember what he
He did
says.
it, boys.
He did do it. It was pretty good.
Oh, can I finish the movie now?
You crap. Your food sucks. I don't know. You can't cook.
Now can I?
Ooh, no. Hey, first, now he has to say, respect my authority. All
Respect my authority.
right, thank you.
Now is it my turn?
Let me see Audacity. Yeah, by the time we finish, it'll be about an hour.
Okay,
That sounds
guys.
good.
Oh, well, there was going to be more that I say later on.
Oh, I looked it up. Here we go. Simple. Rustic, yeah? Wake up. Jesus. Fuck me. You're not a fucking chef. That's what he says.
Thank you, Craig.
No problem.
Thank you, Craig. Can I finish the movie?
You can try, but I'm not making any promises.
I shouldn't ask you anymore. Craig, can I finish the movie?
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you let him stop you for, man?
Okay. So it's the day of the big shareholder meeting.
I bumped the mic. I'm sorry.
It's okay. All the girls, they go to the bathroom at the same time. But I guess like the girls, there are two sides to the bathroom that look identical, I think, right? And each set of
Yeah, so there's two halves of the bathroom that are separated by a wall of mirrors.
Yes.
Except in between the mirrors, there's an open section. So it's mirror, open section, and then wall of mirror again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like Scooby-Doo.
It's a lot like Scooby-Doo. But at this point, the twins got mixed up already. So it's Rich Sadie's with a country bumpkin Rose and vice versa.
And they're in the same exact outfits too.
The both Sadies end up buying the same outfit, which is fun.
Yeah.
It's good.
But
It's a dumb, stupid movie, and it's fun.
Yeah, they're going across the mirrors. They go to the open space. They mimic each other's gestures. It's a fun little
classic
scene.
mirror move.
Yeah.
An improv comedy staple.
And then they move away from the open area, and then they go back to the open area. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, they end up finding out, like, oh shit, we're twins, I guess. Like, I feel like they also didn't really address it too much. But
No, they also don't seem to understand what is even happening. They all just assume they're all related to each other.
No, they first think they're clones. They said they're...
Oh yeah, first I believe it's clones or pod peoples.
yes, pod peoples.
Someone gets assaulted with a plunger.
Yeah, because, like, I guess the rich folks thought that they were aliens, and the bumpkins thought that they cloned them.
Specifically the pod people thing. It seemed like Bumpkin Sadie really liked television and movies quite a bit.
Mm.
Yeah. That was kind of like a reoccurring thing for her. I
Gotcha.
know you probably didn't realize that.
But yeah, eventually, I guess, like, they all state their intentions and how the rich folks, well, one of the rich folks wants to shut down the mines or whatever, the factory, and
No, the factory.
everyone else wants to leave it be, so they just lock Bette Midler in a closet. Which was
One of Bette Midler's.
Rich Bette Midler.
which was a bit of a weird thing, but, you know, that's how they chose to resolve the movie.
I mean, how else would you resolve it, right?
I don't know, like, you know, talk it out.
No, that's not gonna work. Rich Bette Midler doesn't give a damn about
She's
anyone.
kind of terrible.
Yeah, she's an awful person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the country bumpkins, they go up and save the day.
It's so good how they do it, though.
Yeah, because the country bumpkin Bette Midler, like, it seems like she doesn't really speak up for herself that often, and it's mainly her sister that usually does it. But she had to go and tell the shareholders, like, hey, this isn't going to happen anymore. And also, I guess the rich, what's the other girl?
Sadie? Wait, are you talking about... Wait, who are we talking about? Sadie and...
Yeah, so it was Rich
Sadie
Sadie
and
and it was
Rose.
Bumpkin Bette Midler, right?
No, I think it was both Bumpkins.
No, because I could have
it?
sworn that it was the other girl.
No, it was both country ones.
Yeah, I think it was both Bumpkins. And...
Rich Rose stayed behind with Rich Sadie
Rich Sadie,
in the door.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I thought
the
that they
Bumpkins went back.
did more of
She
a
was
thing.
she was sitting in the chair to to hold her in.
That works then. Okay. And they save the day. Factory stays open.
Well, now that you're missing the best part.
What?
So it was how they do it. Okay, so they're talking to all these stockholders, and they're like, "Okay, so our little piece of West Virginia is the most beautiful place in the world. You're putting 500 people out of business. Don't think about that. Think about, I guess, the image that the company has right now, and how what you're doing here is going to do more damage to that than anything else that could possibly happen.
And you're going to have all those
that's-
people picketing and hating you guys.
It was fucking appealing to your hearts. We're gonna appeal to your business sense, and I thought that was funny as hell. Because that's just not what happens in these movies. It's always that like heartfelt speech that makes everyone change their fucking mind, and they threw that out the window. Oh, it's a good movie, guys.
Like Big Daddy.
Like Big Daddy, when the little kid does his spit and he sucks it back up before he touches the floor. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly
and eats
like
the
that.
ketchup.
And he
Or
eats the
like
ketchup.
no, that other Adam Sandler movie.
Jack and Jill. It's a lot like
No.
Jack and Jill.
Oh shit, no. Mr. Deeds. It's Mr. Deeds.
I don't know anything about Mr. Dean's.
Oh,
Is that where he
that's the
gets
one
turned
where
into a
the
dog
man...
and has to do 100 things to get turned back or something.
What?
Yeah, he has to do 100 deeds and then he
Yeah.
turns into a dog.
No, he's a dog. He has to do 100 deeds as a dog.
Isn't that the... Oh, I don't know.
That's Mr. Deeds. I'm pretty sure.
100 Deeds of Eddie McDowd.
That doesn't sound like
That's
anything.
it.
You made that up.
I don't think he got that many deeds done. It got canceled.
Yeah, I think he got maybe like
Can you blame
5.
him? It's a pretty garbage show. Which I'm pretty sure is just a copy of another show with a very similar premise. It doesn't matter.
It was a copy of a show a movie we were gonna watch that I don't think we did. Involving Tim Allen.
Santa
we've
Claus?
seen Toy Story.
Yeah.
It's the Santa Claus.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Without the it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I can't believe this podcast went this long.
I can.
We didn't even finish the movie!
Oh yeah, we still haven't finished
Yeah,
the
we had
movie.
the weirdest part and the best
The
part.
weirdest part
It's so weird.
is that the four women, they leave the meeting together, hand in hand. They're like, whatever, I guess that happened. And they meet the four guys in the lobby. And they all basically swap partners.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone clarifies
Nobody clarifies what's going on.
their identification at all. So it's all like really rapey for the most part.
The one oh my god, Rose holds up her ring with the golf ball on it. So it's
Rich
which
Rose.
is the rich Rose.
Yeah, Rich
actually.
Rose goes home with Country Bumpkin. Hillbilly Rose goes back with the doctor for no good reason, really. They never really had much of a connection. The movie just decided, fuck it, they're gonna bang, I guess. Yeah. Again,
and then, and then Rich Sadie goes with the Italian guy.
Which makes the most sense, because at least, they wanted to bang.
They had a thing. And then the weirdest one is that the country, Country Sadie goes with the ex-husband.
Yeah, and again, like, if they don't clarify who they are, that makes that really fucking upsetting.
But you missed the best pairing.
The homeless man and the...
Yes!
That was good.
Yeah, who was the other guy? It was the homeless man and...
It was just a bit.
I don't even know who that other guy was.
I think it was just a bit.
Because
wasn't the homeless man raging about how, like, one person goes in to come out?
Oh, he was saying that hotel is weird. There's two of, like, every person in there.
Yeah.
The homeless guy has probably been the only person to see these two people and, like, make a connection that there's two different sets of these people. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of been a bit throughout the movie.
Yeah. And then at the very end, turns out he has a doppelganger, too.
Yeah, it was cute. I guess he's just a hotel staff worker, really.
Yeah. I don't think we even
interest.
saw him before in the movie.
Yeah,
okay, I thought maybe I missed that.
Which is weird. There's plenty of hotel staff workers that were a thing.
Like, I feel that the movie could have also gotten away with it, too. Like, just putting him in there, like, and having...
Yeah, and then we wouldn't have noticed till the very end when they're next to
Side
each
by
other,
side.
because they look so different, because one has a big beard and he's all scruffy and homeless, and the other one...
And you also don't see the hobo for too long.
Yeah, you see him in quick bursts. That would have been really well. Who's to say they didn't? We just didn't notice.
It's possible.
It's possible.
I mean, I wouldn't have noticed.
Well, yeah, because you didn't fucking watch it, but...
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll say it again. This is a fun, stupid movie. If you're very tired, it's perfect.
I actually put the movie on for a second time, but I fell asleep. So...
You monster.
Yeah, I felt like since I didn't do notes, I could at least watch the movie twice. But I fell asleep, so...
You couldn't do that much.
I got through like 5 minutes, and yeah. The end.
First 5 minutes is the best part. You got the piss drinking scene.
I actually skipped that part because I was all like, I can talk about this part, no problem.
And you couldn't, turns out.
Yeah. Oh well. That's how the cookie crumbles.
I guess.
Okay. End of movie. End of show.
Yep.
Maybe. I could watch Monk on Amazon Prime. That's cool.
Yeah. But that's not Disney
all
Plus.
8 seasons.
Well, when Monk gets to Disney Plus, we can watch that. But right now, we have to figure out what we're doing next week.
I mean, it might be Monk.
No,
We have a whole week for Disney to obtain them.
I mean, I think it's going to take some more time, so let's find something else. I'm luckily already on Disney Plus.
All right, well, my vote's for Monk. Craig, you got to say?
Why don't we go back to the movie with we can do another great movie involving twins.
Watch Big Business again. We'll give it a second go. Just like Richard, we'll do a better job the second time.
We have to do the movie justice.
What the hell is that? That sounds like a weird, like a... I don't know,
No. God damn it. I fucking
Marvel do
hate
that
you,
one?
dude. Oh.
An eye stinker.
Okay, I'm looking at Disney Plus right now, and they have this thing called Earth Month Collections. And I see this one Disney Channel original movie, Cadet Kelly.
Okay.
And that one looks fun, and it looks like a great way to honor Earth Month. So let's do that.
What the fuck is Earth Month?
I don't know, but we're going to
They got
celebrate it.
expanded.
What?
It's the whole month now.
I guess so. I don't know. Well, it's either Cadet Kelly or Jane Goodall The Hope, which is a National Geographic documentary.
I do like Jane Goodall.
Well, I guess we'll continue the theme of giving you guys a choice between the two.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm voting for. Wink.
Craig?
I don't know. I thought he'd figure whatever has. I don't know. I'm not funny. I'm sorry.
We're doing.
I was hoping to have a joke involving Michael Jackson again, and I had.
Oh, don't worry, buddy. Leave it to me.
Okay, well, it's Cadet Kelly. I'm leaving. Dunce number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
I'm Dunce number 2, and I'm can't ever get my ending right.
And I'm the third one. It kind of makes you hope that Michael Jackson actually raped those kids to justify that episode being taken off, huh? Craig, you got anything to say?
You're such a horrible person.
There's that sharp wit I'm looking for. Good night, everyone.
Coaches here, they're expected to be role models. Do not screw this up.
Coach Marvin Korn is going from the NCAA to some fancy high school?
Personally, I think it's all a big mistake, but I'm prepared to make the best of it.
Holly Barrett, assistant coach.
Marvin Korn, any advice?
These girls are gonna lead the world someday.
Fall in.
Some of them can be a bit much.
I'm sorry, are you chewing gum?
This is Westbrook. We won't respond to my way or the highway.
It's my job to help you improve. I'm gonna teach you my system of basketball from the ground up. Smaller steps, but faster.
My ball! Is the whistle really necessary?
Yes, it really is.
Okay, then. I figured it'd be rough, but this is next level. If we all just quit, they fire him. I think he wants to be a good person.
When they said you were coming, that meant something. I was excited.
All I care about is basketball. My dad, he sees me playing either at Stanford or UCLA. It's about making my father proud.
After watching you play, I truly believe that we could do something special. But we're just getting started.
Oh, that'd be a good boomerang. Do it again.
You're connecting with these girls.
Oh, stop it.
I just wanted to say thank you for caring.
John F. Kennedy said, we do this not because it is easy, but because it is hard.
That was about the moon.
If you try your very best,